So here we are at another turning point, another moment of the unknown, not knowing what the future holds. There's been a lot of that lately. Have you noticed? This has been a very strange year, but it hasn't been a year that any of us have been sleeping through. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you go on vacation, when you travel to a new place, everything is different. Everything is strange. Nothing is routine. You can't just kind of zone out and go through the motions like we do in our normal life, where we might just kind of come to every now and then and take notice of something and then kind of zone out again because it's all familiar. It's all like it always is, kind of blends into the background. And that allows our consciousness to kind of snooze. But when you're on vacation and everything is different, every single moment that you're doing anything, you're more awake, you're more alert, you're more mindful, you're more conscious. And the days seem longer because every moment of wakefulness is a conscious moment that you've actually lived. It's like if you have a conscious moment every 10 minutes or once an hour, those are the only moments that you've actually lived, and your memory of that day is going to be very small. But when you're in this new environment where things are exciting, or, like let's say you're snorkeling or something really amazing where you're just being, regaled with all these visions and sights that you've never seen before, you are so awake, and every moment is heightened, and gets recorded in your memory so that you have a very expanded sense of time and an intensified experience. It's like the colors are brighter, right? Things are impressed on your consciousness. That's what we're going through now. It's kind of like that now. It's not the same thing as being in a foreign country or underwater, although it could feel like we're underwater sometimes. But it's more like the events are all unexpected, are strange, are different, are perplexing, or sometimes shocking and very worrisome. So there's a lot of upheaval, there's a lot of anxiety, but mostly there's a lot of unknown and newness. And that newness is waking us up. And that's really a good thing. This is a time on this planet of awakening. And that means many things. I could talk for an hour just on many different levels and kinds of awakening that are happening. But this particular event that we've been experiencing that called 2020, whether it's the pandemic or politics or racial strife or all these different revelations, they are causing a shift of consciousness. We're not just snoozing, we're actually on high alert, and we're interested. We're actually engaged in what's happening in a deeper, more dramatic way. And this is part, as I said, of an awakening that's happening on many levels. Humanity's consciousness, collectively and individually, is shifting, is expanding, and we are not going to be the same on the other side of this. We're not going to go back to the old normal. There's going to be a new something, and we are part of it. And it's like a river that's flowing through our experience. We're not on the banks. We're not watching. We're not observers. We're not bystanders. We are participants. We are in the flow of the river. In fact, you could say we are the river itself, all of us, and you individually. You are the river. You are part of the river that's flowing and changing and going somewhere new. So be excited This is a wonderful, extraordinary moment, a very historic moment in the lifetime of humanity as a species. It's not the end. I believe it's a new beginning, or it's the transition to that new beginning. So we're going to do it together. We're in the river. We are the river. And we're going to flow. This is a good thing. This is a good time. I'm Tomar Levine from Soul Guidance for Awakening and tomarlevine.com. Bye for now. Many blessings.